I'll be racking Shadowverse Flame, episode 60.10 goal. And I'll give it like 75. All right, let's get down to business. Yes, definitely right, because loads of things in life have small beginnings. You know, shit's true when they have an instant song in a scene. Kind of makes me wonder if they're going to skip the opening. Yo. Thing about this, though, you might have another card as strong as Temper Sorcerer. Okay, no, I guess they still play the opening, but part of it, though. Still impressed, though, that this episode is one where they feel the need to skip at least part of the opening. Definitely showing off that this studio obviously loves its female characters a lot. Well, at least its female main characters a lot, considering the fact that they would forego at least a portion of the opening. Which, hey, I dig. Because more content, the better. I mean, they're not the worst card to be going up against. Strong feeling uncertain as to what strategy she could utilize. I mean, why would she? I mean, straight up, Ryoga and Super have won their matches. Why in the world would she even need to listen to this man's advice? I mean, yeah, maybe he can make. No, his argument falls apart straight up. Just thinking about the dubs. Yeah, that's about it's gorgeous. That's what I love. Like, you can tell how much she loves and appreciates Lady. I love that toughness. Fuck yeah. Okay. And what I dig about this too, it shows us that Sheenan's got at least a good amount of willpower, not being like brought in by like someone's momentum or figurative wavelength, which is nice in its own way, actually. Ish. I like how my lady's a homie. The fuck? He's saying that because I don't think he's friends with any of the other Seven Shadows. He's only saying that because he hasn't really connected with a Digi friend. That's the only reason why I'm thinking he's saying that. I mean, that is actually. I mean, I'll kind of be with Sheen on here. That is kind of. Yeah, I could say that's actually pretty morally. How do I say it? Yeah, he's morally gray to say the least, and he's more towards the darker side gray than the lighter side. Because that's pretty f reason to be hanging around a group of people. Want to utilize them as research or books in the sense to gather information from them. But that's just that. Oh, yo, the backgrounds are gorgeous. I'm sure she'll figure out the right thing to say though. The right time. Man. Well then. uh, now these are the lot of the part that I love about Ren. His boss relationship. Yeah, they're beautiful. At this point though, yeah, honestly, she could fall off by accident at this rate. But honestly, at this rate though, she not gonna really fix what's going on inside of her head right now. And that's what I love. Like a lot of the struggles these characters go through are personal and they can't be solved through outside interference in most cases. That's what makes the conflicts in Shadowverse Flame really interesting. All that. Oh, I love on the way that blade is colored. It's appealing to the eyes. Huh. Hell yeah. As long as I've seen characters Brianna take advantage of the big advantage they have on the amounts of tools or resources they have on their own side of the field. Jeez. Ah, yo, that is smart, and that's smart too, considering that he. It's obvious with the defeat gives Shinon, she didn't want to take on him specifically. Probably because she's a got potential to be a really dang good player. That's my guess. Well, that's true. Okay. When he mentioned you're young, I'm like, bruh. When he mentioned the third part, I'm like, okay, okay. Huh. Well then, he was the first. Makes you wonder who Mr. Jesse is. That's a pretty arbitrary reason, though, to be calling her the most interesting. Just because she wasn't afraid to be interesting to someone like Wolfgram, though. But I guess I can see why someone would think that because if they analyze something, they usually would want to have first dibs. Kind of like in life, you sometimes want to have the first mover advantage. Hey, which are actually some darn good plays. Yo, I love how he's actually keeping track of the turn count. Not a lot of characters in the series actually mention specifically the turn number. A match is currently going on. Add a little bit of nice fun quirkiness. Okay, that card looks deadly. And when it says cursed, fits the fact. I love how it's sixes fit the fact that it's cursed too. It makes sense. He wasn't going to keep the same deck even if he won. Because in things like card game metas, the moment you settle for keeping the same thing, you pretty much sign your death warrants of losing. So I can actually see the rationale behind that. Jeez. I'm supposed to call himself weak. That is a sad reason. Thing is, it could probably get new knowledge, interacting. I mean, with opening up to people because at that point, people would be willing to open themselves up a little bit more. The fuck? Yo, it is getting real spicy now. Oh, Leon, one of the worst antagonists in all of card game anime. But in saying that, the series does have to reference to OG Shadowverse, and characters like Leon are going to come up eventually. Okay. I like how smart Shinon is on the uptick. Oh, probably both. Yeah, I knew he would say something like that. I would have probably said the same thing too, because that Shinon is actually pretty good. Mm. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's always nice to learn more. Okay, Blade Mage has a damn cool character design. Oh. Yo, okay, he looks even cool with the white hair. My goodness. You know what about having like characters and character animation with her doing the beam attack, which is cool. Honestly, there's some cost cutting measures in this episode because whenever Shinon is about to do an attack, they have lots of speed lines. So obviously, animators don't want to be drawing backgrounds in all these instances. But still, this episode's competently animated enough. Like, it doesn't look bad, doesn't look amazing, but it's competent. And then I'll take that any day over the week because some card game, especially Yu-Gi-Oh, competence isn't even a guarantee anymore. I'm just saying. Wow, man. Hmm. Unless he want to utilize them, utilize people around him as tools for his own benefits. Yeah, but that's in a way kind of unethical if you aim for the heights without thinking about the methods of going there because then you start doing unethical shit. Bruh. Yeah, I love how he's like looking like a fucking Chad with his card there. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit, it's gonna be hard to get rid of him. Well, let's get rid of all his defense at this point. Jeez. Ugh, my goodness. Holy. They'll be making a lot of big plays. I mean, of course he'd be. You wouldn't be having to set up a 7 chin up if he wasn't that strong. It's nice he interconflicted, although personally though, this episode would have been even better if they sequenced this. No, this is a great match. I'm missing this match on thinking about it more. This match would have been even better if this would have been sequenced after both Ren and Tsubasa lost, and then this is the third match. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, a lot of his arguments can be disproven, given the fact that you did have, again, Super and Ryoga win their matches. No, this is still a great match. I mean, I guess you could argue that, well, this man, I mean, wouldn't you can argue that maybe his insight could be applicable to Shinon since they come from similar backgrounds, but I'll say this would have been better sequenced as the third match. Still a damn cool episode, though, all things considered. That is Emerson and Upper Shion's eventually not going to be so scared of people anymore. No, her friends do love her. You would argue that a lot of people in Sampling would argue that she doesn't talk enough. They want to actually hear her talk more. Hey, perfect timing. I love how he just admits it straight up like a fucking Chad, bruh. Yeah, the thing is, those Seventh Flame influences her in a positive way, though. Is that really arrogance? I mean, I don't think they're thinking it that way. Seventh Flame just thinks about making friends, straight up. Against wouldn't is justified, though. Good, I'm glad she don't seeing through this. You know, that's a damn good point. Well, yeah. Not necessarily the same, though. You actually got friends. Shannon's just gonna have to kick his ass in a card game. All right, that's badass. Okay, that actually was a cool episode. I mean, it's an 8.25 out of 10. Now, I have to leave for now because I think my food odo is here. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching the vid and have a great today and night, y'all. Bye bye.